Good morning. It is January 16th, right? I think it's the 16th. All right. So I got pretty good sleep. So about that. At that university, you get good sleep too. It's really important. Well, I had a handful of ideas, stuff I'd like to talk about. Fortunately, I don't remember all the write-offs. I'm a little tired right now, but so yeah, I guess let's try to get into it. So. First thing here. Okay, how did I phrase this? Okay. Trying to think here. Is there any musical artists or bands or anything like that any of you guys have listened to for a long time in your life? You know, like, do you still like some of the music that you did when you were a child? Just curious to know. I know for myself, I know I definitely like some of it. Sometimes maybe not as much as some other things that I like now, especially since I have Spotify with a greater range of stuff I can listen to other than just a few CDs or what's played on the radio or whatever classical piece either my dad or my grandma plays. Although I definitely appreciated those. So I was actually just thinking about I recently on Spotify I recently found this album from 2013 by this band that my parents introduced me to when I was a kid, and I don't know, I just thought it was super crazy because I was like, man, I've not listened to that in a long time, and to be honest, I completely forgot about it. It's just really nice to be able to see that again. And so yeah, it was pretty nice. I feel like I don't think I'm gonna actually cry, although I would be. I don't know. It was just really special. So yeah, that was really cool. Now, I mean, of course, I've also I listen to a lot of stuff on the radio, and a lot of it is really cool. But for some Christian music, I really like Toby Mac and freaking. That's some pretty good songs. I wasn't as crazy about them. For example, like Matthew West. I think he was another one. Or maybe a little of Zach Wales. I wasn't as crazy about it as my mom was. She really liked his music. Then there's let's see, Lauren Nagel, she was good. And there's another one or two. Trying to remember what they're called, and they are really good too. I really like their stuff. If I can remember, I'll tell you. But anyway, now as for specific classical pieces, that my grandma or dad played. I don't really, admittedly, I don't know. I don't really know classical music. Necessarily, that well, and but it's not to say I don't like it. I think there's a lot of really fantastic pieces out there. There's probably like hundreds of thousands of really good pieces of classical music. And okay, so when I said that my dad and my grandma played some, as younger, and they occasionally do, still. My grandma, she plays on the piano, and my dad, he plays the guitar. And I think my grandma, she actually plays and has played for church, for different services before, for I think maybe some maybe the Christmas pageants or whatever that they had at her church. She's done stuff like that, and I think she's also gone to a lot of concerts and maybe even performed some stuff for, I think it was Asbury College. I think this was what she did, although maybe I'm misremembering. It was a long time ago. My dad, he plays the guitar. He mostly just does it because he just really enjoys it. Kind of as a hobby sort of thing. Although he has been asked to play songs at our church or at a handful of the weddings that we've been to. Just getting a little teared up just thinking about all that stuff too. Oof. I was not expecting to feel sad this morning. But it's fine. All range of emotions are valid and acceptable. And now it's more the question of what we do with them is, very important as well. You can feel really, really angry, but you gotta express that in a healthy way. Right. So that's what, that's what I don't mean just run around and just scream at people and do random stuff like that, because I don't think that does anything to anyone, for that matter. So, anyways. But yeah, so I guess I was just talking about music here this morning. I forget if I've mentioned this before, but I actually have a lot of different categories of music that I've listened to and really liked or enjoyed. I just want to hear something whisper. Is that that dude there? I don't know. Doesn't matter. I would say it's pretty cool with the moon like that. There's it's not really a tower here, but it would be oh, this would be a good spot for some kind of movie or something, because the moon looks super ominous with the really dark clouds. Anyway, although I guess it'd probably look more ominous if there wasn't as many lights on campus, right? Anyways, but yeah, so I listen to a lot of different types of music. I don't know what my favorite is, but I don't know. I feel free to, I'd say feel free to guess, but I probably, so I said I listen to many different types, I should probably give some options. Okay, so I'll give you guys 5 options. I might even make a poll on this. I'm not too sure if I will or not, so I don't know. We'll see. But so between 1 classical, 2 techno, 3 Christian, and then 4. I'm trying to think. What was the other one? Yeah, frick, I forgot. Right. I'm just super tired. This would be super obvious. Jazz. Yeah. So I really like all 4 of those. So just try to guess between those 4 types what one you think I like the most. And if I remember to, or if I see people commenting on this video, then I will I'll respond. But I'd like to get some people to guess first. And by few, I mean more than just 1 or 2 people. So, anyways, hope you liked this video. If you did, feel free to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. I'm trying to reach 50 subscribers before Valentine's Day. I want to thank everyone who has contributed to that goal so far. Making slow, steady progress. And I really appreciate it. It really means a lot to me when I know that there's people who are willing to give me at least a few minutes of their time, even if my videos are normally not a few minutes long, to hear what I have to say, give me a chance to share my thoughts with the outside world, and revel in interesting choice of words there. My interests, particularly, Minecraft and whatever random shit I talk about in these daily walk videos. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next video, and I hope you have good time, day, night, whatever that is for you. So, I'll see you in the next video.